morning. Out with a legend this morning. First time on my permission for months and months and months. I'm on Miami field. Hopefully I can find one or two, see what happens. We have got stuff growing on it at the moment. Just got to try and swing through that. Yeah, let's see what it's like. Bit overcast, but it's still warm. Yeah, let's see what I can find. See you on the first. Got a signal down here reading about 22, and it's in this clod here, whatever it is. Be careful. The ground is so hard. So hard. Could it be that? Let's just check it. Yeah, that's what it is. Piece of lead. Yeah, that's all it was. Right, moving on. Reading 2122 on the legend, and it's just a modern day sort of clasp. That's all it is. Right, moving on. That was reading about 27 out of that hole, and it's an old horseshoe. There it is. Right, moving on. This was reading 28 on the legend, and it's a very, very small button. I think it may have a bit of detail on it, I'm not too sure. And it's got the shank on the back. Yeah, that's all it is. Right, moving on. Just found this reading a 32. Let's grab it. Silverish looking. In fact, it could be silver actually. Is that some sort of winder? It's got an hole in the middle. Yeah, something different. But I would say that's probably silver. Right, moving on. Just dug this out, reading a 32 on the legend. Something to do with sheep, what they hang on their ears, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Right, moving on. The legend was screaming at me, VDI of 31, and I've only turned it over and I can see what it is. It's got to be a coin. Oh, it's a 20p piece. So 20p pieces coming at 31. Still, first coin. Right, moving on. Yeah, I'm using multi-frequency 2 today, and you can see from there I've notched out from 1 to 11 to get rid of the iron. And yeah, see what it's like. Right, moving on. Just dug this up, reading a 44 on the legend. I don't know what it is. Let's have a look. Some sort of horse mount, I would say. I don't know until I give it a clean. It's got shape to it though. It's got a sort of a loop there. Yeah, I'll show you up on the roundup. Right, moving on. This is reading 30 on the simplex, and I've just dug it out that hole there, just on the side wall, and it's a button. Must have just nicked that. Sorry, there you go. Yeah, one button with the thing on the back still. Plain button. Right, moving on. This is the highest reading I've had on the Legend today. Reading a 45, and it's somewhere in there. Let's try and break it open. Oh, there you go. Highest reading today. A coin. Very worn. Very worn. I think it is. Yeah, that's the highest reading I've had today, 45. Nice clear signal. I must admit that the Legend is so quiet when you're moving. Until it hits a target, then it screams out at you. Right, moving on. This is reading 41, and it's in LiQWYD there. In fact, I can see it. Looks like an half-p, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Ooh. Yeah, a little half-p. That's all it is. Right, moving on. Well, this was only reading about 16 on the Legend. And look at this. Look at this. I've had one little bit of lead, and then I've just got this. Very worn on that side. But hey-oh. Hammered. I'm absolutely made up. My first hammered with a Legend. Wow. Over the moon. Right, moving on. Right then, let's go through the finds. Got my coffee there, ready to drink. Let's go through the junk. Nice big horseshoe, which I put out of my garden. I must have about a dozen out there now. Loads of lead, as you can see. But we'll go into the scrap bucket. More scrap here. Don't know what that was off. Probably a fitting of something. 2 bits of clay pipe, which I just picked up off the ground. Some junk there. Surprising how good the Legend is. It picks up these tiny little targets. I mean, they are quite small. If you look at that one, I mean, that gave a good signal, and you just got to dig them. I think that's off a lamb, sheep or whatever, which will be attached to the ears. It's got some sort of pattern on there. I'm going to give that a clean actually. And some writing on that side. This item, no idea what it is. Could be anything. 3 shell cases. Some more scrap. I'll decide which ones go into the scrap bucket and which ones I'll chuck in the bin. That's got to be brass. It's got brass coming through. No idea what it's off. I thought that might have been a remnants of a coin, but I don't think it is. That sort of buckle thing I found, modern, quite modern. Oh, this interesting item I found. It's got to be part of a harness, leather harness. You can see the clips there, which have been bent up. Oh yeah, so I was quite pleased with that when I found that. Couple of buttons. That one's a bit worn. Still got the shank on though. That one there. That's still got the shank on. Little musket shot. Some more scrap. You never know what they are until you get them home. This item here, which I don't know whether it's silver or not. Possibly not. It's got an hole in the middle. It's got lines going through that side and plain the other side. Could be off a, I don't know. Anybody tell me on that one? Right, going through the coins. 1.5p, 20p. I'm going to smash that with the hammer because I'm sure there's a coin inside there. Probably a washer. You never know until you get it open. Good old 2p. We all love finding them, don't we? That's got to be a George coin or whatever. It's quite thin. Look at the state of it. How thin it is. Nothing on it at all. First hammered. First hammered with the legend. Is this beauty? So I'm quite made up with that. Since then I've had another hammered with the legend. So yeah, quite pleased. So that's my first hammered with the legend. So that's my finds for today, and I'll see you on the next one.